This is Jonas J. Campbell from That Park Place, and this is Everything Woke about Baymax, the Disney Plus spin-off from Big Hero 6. Just consider me your personal ideological identification companion.
Your personal healthcare companion. I will implement a psychological treatment called exposure, slowly introducing you to elements you fear until you are comfortable.
The not-so-secret agenda is on full display.
My, not at all secret gay agenda.
Toodaloo, balloon man.
I identify as this Asian woman.
I will scan you now.
No.
This character is white, and she's played by Maya Rudolph. Is that whiteface? I just can't keep up these days.
Hero's not the only one with techie skills. What is that? What am I looking at? Is that a mochi?
Pervy joke in a kid's cartoon.
Not that we need it.
All gender restroom. I guess all is shorter than both or unisex. Invasion of a children's restroom by a Disney character while it's in use.
Hello, my name is Baymax. I was alerted to the need for medical attention when you said, oh, no.
I'm fine.
This is creepy. Stop talking to this little girl in the bathroom that does not want to talk to you, Disney character.
Don't need any, robot nurse help. Just a normal kid having a normal bathroom experience.
I will scan you now.
Wait, what?
Scan complete. You have mild seasonal allergies and are currently menstruating.
In other cultures, this topic might be up for discussion, but in America, it is currently unacceptable for something that presents as an adult male to tell a young lady who is actively wanting you to leave her alone that she is currently menstruating, especially if you're a Disney character that shouldn't be in the bathroom with her.
I just got my first period.
Correct.
Talking with strangers about menstruation in a public bathroom stall. Oh my. I originally thought the all-gender restroom was just some animator being woke, but it now occurs to me that they had to have a story room discussion about the first act of this episode where a male Disney character goes into a restroom that has a little girl in it. This would be extra creepy if he was just going into the little girl's room. Instead, it's just completely creepy that he's in here at all.
And the dispenser's empty, and I don't even have a thing. A temp pad, a pad pon, a maxi pad pon with wings.
Just in case you thought it was going to be a fleeting reference that would just fly over your kids' heads, the story spends a very long time lingering on the word tampon.
You are referring to menstrual hygiene materials. I will be right back.
Excuse me, okay.
I'm just imagining a child meeting Baymax at a Disney park and watching the cast member reaction when the child asks him for a tampon. I'm not going to try and project my own opinions on what Walt Disney would say about a cartoon bearing his name that talks about menstruation, but I will say that if he were working on this, he would have paid the animators to come up with more creative names for all these tampon brands in a cartoon about tampons.
Excuse me, which of these products would you recommend?
I don't understand why she's so confused. Isn't this supposed to be the Disney-fied version of San Francisco?
These are the tampons I usually use.
Maybe I'm unqualified to ask this, but do women usually want to talk to strange non-women about their tampon preferences?
I prefer pads. They're more comfortable for me.
Thank you.
I always get the ones with wings.
Just in case you thought this was a lesbian, the Disney animators went ahead and put the trans flag on this person's sweater in a show starring a character that has been marketed to preschoolers. We also know this person's favorite tampon brand.
So helpful. Yo, my daughter loves these.
Thank you.
These might be easier if it's her first period.
This cartoon features a whole aisle of people that can't wait to talk to Baymax about tampons. For my non-American friends, this is so unusual that it comes off as propaganda.
These are really environmentally friendly.
The Disney animators take a break from this cartoon about a strange Disney character that guides a little girl through menstruation to remind you to go green. That is a lot of tampons. A lockable restroom in a public school seems a bit creepy.
I have brought you a variety.
Latch the stall, barricade the door. Disney will stop at nothing to talk to you about menstruation, children.
You may select your preferred sanitary napkin.
Do you think they know how creepy they're being? I'm pretty sure they do.
I have no idea how to use that.
If you require, I can pull up an instructive video to show you how to...
No.
Well, at least they admit there's some kind of line that shouldn't be crossed here.
May I suggest these to start with?
There's no getting away from the Baymax, little girls.
Baymax, don't listen.
Oh, so now they're concerned about privacy.
Now you are able to return to class.
Back to class? Are you kidding? I live in this bathroom now.
So is this something that's perfectly normal and acceptable for a children's cartoon character to talk about? Or is this something that we don't talk about at all? I'm just trying to keep up.
Sophia, is everything okay? Ow.
Oh, don't worry. This little girl is just locked in a bathroom with a male Disney character having a conversation about her reproductive system. Nothing to see here, boy who forced his way into a locked bathroom.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay, you really got your own thing going on in here.
I believe the correct answer would be to call the police.
I got my first first period. My guts feel like they're tying themselves in knots, and my insides are coming out of my outsides, and my childhood is over!
Oh, that's a lot of information for me to process.
How do you think a random 5-year-old watching this episode would react to the line, "My insides are becoming my outsides"?
I'm sorry? Congratulations. Yeah, look, it's really not that big of a deal.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Did you just have a kid say friggin'?
Not a big deal?
Okay, it's okay. Well,
I still can't get over the fact that this boy is hanging through the transom to engage in a conversation in a restroom that he was locked out of. We've come a long way from Winnie the Pooh getting stuck in Rabbit's doorway.
Oh, help and bother.
It is common for people to feel embarrassed, fearful, or uncomfortable with the subject of menstruation, but it is just biology. It is nothing to be ashamed of.
There are plenty of things that are nothing to be ashamed of, but are not appropriate to talk with someone else's child about in a public restroom, Baymax.
I remember when my cousin Valerie got her period. Everyone started treating her differently. I'm not ready for that. I'm not done being a kid yet.
It's no big deal, and it's a rite of passage. It's a good thing you've got Disney to guide you through this confusing time.
You are 12 years old. By many cultural standards, you are still a child, a pre-teenager, or tween.
And old enough to have locked-door public bathroom conversations with boy robots.
Getting your period is supposed to be like this huge deal, and
You are getting older. Your body may change, but you will always be you.
They couldn't have just given this dialogue to a female character and not some creepy AI Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
I feel like the kid who's gonna kick serious butt in this talent show. Period.
Ah, so friggin' is fine, but you've got to draw the line at butt. Just taking notes.
Thank you, Baymax.
Locked-door public bathroom hugging in a Disney cartoon.
morning, Mobita.
This character is voiced by Jabuki Young White. You might be familiar with his voice if you watched everything woke about Strange World. You'll never guess what these two characters have in common.
Hey, do you ever think about putting new stuff on your menu?
I've thought about it, but I can't. I mean, I could, but my dad always said, you don't mess up if you don't mess with a good thing.
I'm down at booth 12.
Oh, sounds good.
Have a good day, Mobita.
LGBT subtext in a cartoon aimed at 5-year-olds.
And to ye.
Okay.
And to ye. But who says that?
More LGBT subtext in a children's cartoon. I have a theory that at some point all animators have watched Ratatouille and will now jump at the chance to animate food prep. But of course, the fish is pre-cut because modern Disney would never show kids where their food actually comes from. I almost called it meat, but then I realized it was fish.
For sport only, not for meat.
Don't suppose you have anything for this little guy.
Man holding a baby to defy the patriarchy.
Oh, wait, this guy Yukio has the best applesauce right down at booth 12.
This guy's got that other guy on his mind. Imagine that.
I will scan you now.
No, it is not a big deal.
Scan complete.
Aren't you supposed to get consent before you do that, Baymax?
Angioedema is causing the swelling in your hand. It is a reaction to the fish intolerance.
This is the holy city of San Francisco, and intolerance is not okay, man.
To reduce inflammation, I will now inject you with histamine blockers.
So you spend an entire cartoon trying to normalize kids talking about tampons, but now you have a cartoon that encourages them to be scared of needles? Thanks, Disney.
Many people do not like needles.
I hear that's not a common problem in San Francisco.
Fear is a natural emotion when dealing with change or unpredictable outcomes.
I've seen the end of this cartoon, and he's not just talking about giving up fish.
Well, natural or not, how do I get past this fear?
Could you be courageous like your parents?
I do not know what they could be talking about. It's such a mystery.
What's the word?
The LGBT character has to break off the part of him that comes from his parents and prevents him from progress. Very subtle.
Hey, Mobita. What, no fish?
Not today, Yukio. Also, I think it would be fun if me and you went to a place, or perhaps a thing, together.
Are you asking me on a date?
Your pulse and heartbeat have quickened.
No, yes.
Great. Sounds fun.
LGBT romance in a cartoon aimed at 5-year-olds.
Your pituitary gland is secreting hormones.
Okay.
And somehow they make it worse. So in this story, is this character allergic to not being gay?
You are in good health.
So they got Baymax out of the bathroom and into the closet.
Please enjoy your ramen and note that it is high in sodium.
That's racist.
I think he helped you recently with...
My period!
Shout your period, girls.
Hold everything.
I love cats.
LGBT representation. Just kidding. And the episode ends with Baymax passed out in a warehouse. How very San Francisco. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Is there anything we missed? Is there something else you'd like us to cover? For more, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter @JonasJCampbell, or stay tuned to thatparkplace.com.